Everybody's Pastor DJ here, pronouns he, him, his. It's a joy to be able to send this message to you. Please know that this Sunday at 10 a.m. we will be worshiping together. We also want to encourage you, if you haven't checked in with your community group, that group of people that you are assigned to, but you can care for one another, please do so, especially this time of year. Miss Janine Dodd has a special announcement, and we're going to let her share a few words with you.
Hi church, Janine Dodd, music director here. Many of you have already heard me asking for videos of families or people singing Silent Night for the Christmas Eve service. And you might be thinking, well, I can't do that because I'm not a singer. Well, let me set your mind at ease so that you can still participate. Firstly, it's not just for singers. People just want to see each other on Christmas Eve, and we can't actually be together. So this is a way for you to allow yourself to be seen and for you to see other people. And we can feel just a little bit more connected on Christmas Eve. Secondly, it's not a solo. My family's music is going to be going through the whole video, and yours will be just a small little clip that comes in and out, and it's not a big long solo that you have to share your voice for. In fact, I wouldn't even mind if you just mouthed the words, and that would be fine. Or if you're still uncomfortable with that, you can maybe just send a picture of you in front of your Christmas tree, or you holding a candle like we do on Christmas Eve every year in the past. Maybe you can just share that instead. All the information that you need in order to still participate in this is on the website. If you can't access the information on the website, then please just contact me. Or if you need any help at all, you can call the office for my contact information, and I would be happy to help you. Let's all get connected this Christmas Eve. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Thanks, Janine. And speaking of Silent Night, please remember that our Christmas Eve service is at 7 p.m. December the 24th. Also, for that Christmas Eve service, we'd love for you to send in any pictures you would like to share of your nativity set. If you have multiple of those, you can send in multiple. Just email dj@revdj.com. It is a joy and a gift to be able to worship with you. We want to support you and be a blessing to you and to our community. And I want to give you an update on something we've been working on for the last couple of weeks. One of our partner schools, Meredith Hill Elementary, has a program called Meredith Cares. And thanks to the generosity of their PTA program, they have been able to match up to $4,000 for 14 families who are in need this Christmas season. Thank you to the many of you who donated generously. And speaking of donations, please remember too that if you haven't filled out your generosity card, we'd love for you to fill that out. You can email your intentions, generousfwumc@gmail.com, or you can also go to the front page of our website and fill out our online pledge card. That's fwumc.org. Thanks so much, everybody. We look forward to seeing you this Sunday at worship. May the peace of God be with you.
Hi, my name's Tim Dodd. My pronouns are he, him, his, and I put the Sunday morning video together. Anything that Pastor DJ or Janine or Ann or John, Paul, Kelly, whomever gives me a video for the Sunday service, I stitch them together and we worship together. You may not know this about me, but I was born not in this country. I'm an immigrant. My family came here in 1978 from England. All of my extended family lives in England. I became a citizen when I turned 19, went through the interview process and the swearing-in ceremony and all of that to become an official American. But from how I look on the outside, there's no reason that you would assume that I am not American. I'm a white, heterosexual male with no accent, so I'm American. I grew up with all of the history lessons from World War II, from the Revolutionary War, from Vietnam, the Civil Rights era, etc. But I never felt any connection to those times because my family was not here during those times. For whatever reason, I never felt any responsibility for those things. Same thing with traditions. We recently passed the Thanksgiving holiday, and in my family growing up, Thanksgiving was not a thing. I remember when I was a young teenager, sitting at the dining room table eating cold pizza by myself while my dad fixed the front door. My mom was at work. My brother was off on a bike ride. He was a cyclist. But the Thanksgiving holiday was never a big deal. It was fine. It was a day off. It was great. It was fun. But we never had that connection of making it something that people have to do to get together. 4th of July, same thing. No big barbecues, no big fireworks displays, etc. We view the fireworks and that sort of thing, but it was not a family holiday. Conversely, we celebrated Shrove Tuesday, which is making English pancakes before Lent. It's a British holiday, a British thing that in England they do. I didn't even know it was English until I thought it was just something weird my parents did until fairly recently, actually. All of that to say that while I look American, I don't feel American on the inside. I know I am American now, but I don't feel it. The things inside of me feel different than how I present on the outside. And it's hard for people to understand that sometimes. When I put the church video together, I ask Pastor DJ and Janine and Ann and Sharon and whomever is organizing people for the videos to make sure that they get people's full names and their titles and their pronouns. Now, I ask for their full names and their titles because I want to make sure I'm presenting you in the way that you want to be presented. Me, for example, I introduce myself as Tim Dodd. However, when it's written in a formal setting, I prefer my name to be written Timothy Dodd. I don't know why. It's a weird thing I have. It doesn't matter. Everyone calls me Tim. No one has ever really called me Timothy in my life, but I like it written Timothy, and it's just the way I am. Some people have the credentials of ordained ministers, so they might want Reverend in front of their name. Some people have the credentials but don't want Reverend in front of their name. I don't want to assume. I don't want to assume what I call someone casually is how they want their name presented formally. So I ask for a complete spelling, the full name, and any titles they might want. I also ask for pronouns. As I said, mine are he, him, his. And for me, pronouns are a way to be able to express on the outside what I feel on the inside. You might obviously guess that my pronouns are he, him, his. And I've had some conversations with people recently who don't understand why we might put our pronouns on here. It is so that other people will feel comfortable sharing their pronouns, so they can express to me on the outside how they might feel on the inside. As I said, as an immigrant, as a white, male, non-accented, heterosexual person, I look American. I don't feel American. I know there are people who might present a certain way that don't feel that way on the inside, and I want to give them an opportunity by presenting my pronouns to tell me how they feel on the inside. And it's perfectly acceptable if they don't, if they want no pronouns, if they want they, them, they want some pronouns that I haven't ever heard of before. They want to put something completely different. That is fine with me, but I want to give them an opportunity because I want us, and I want Federal Way United Methodist Church to be a place where people are accepted for who they are and what they are on the inside, how they feel on the inside. And every time I say my pronouns, I'm inviting them in and allowing them to be accepted and to be loved for who they are and how they feel. So if you're wondering why I do that and why we have it, that's why. I invite you to continue the legacy and the tradition of Federal Way United Methodist being a place where people are accepted, loved by sharing or not sharing your pronouns as you have the need and desire.